Seafood can be a double-edged sword for those over 60. Some types are harmful and should be avoided, while others are essential for daily consumption. These foods rarely make headlines, and you might wonder why the warnings are so quiet. The truth is, seafood is a massive global industry worth billions, and the 4 risky foods are among its top exports. They're everywhere on restaurant menus, in grocery stores, and in the diets of seniors. Yet, most seniors over 99 are unaware of the dangers, and the one seafood that could ease joint pain and restore collagen is often ignored because it's not a big moneymaker. Many seniors believe seafood is the healthiest option on their plate. Unfortunately, they're often misled. This video will uncover the 4 seafoods you should never eat after 60, along with the 4 best ones to include daily, ranked from least harmful to most toxic. The information here is grounded in solid science. We've spent hours sifting through peer-reviewed studies, and all references are linked in the description below. Before we start, let us know where you're watching from. We're reading and responding to every comment, so feel free to share. Let's dive in with the first seafood to avoid, especially if you're dealing with joint pain, high cholesterol, or unexplained tiredness. Number 4. Squid. Squid may seem harmless, even upscale on some dishes, but for seniors, it's a hidden health risk. It appears nutritious, low in fat, high in protein, but a closer look reveals a darker side. Squid is loaded with cholesterol. A mere 3-ounce serving of cooked squid has about 198 milligrams of cholesterol, which is over 65% of your daily limit in a small portion. Here's the problem. After 60, your liver's ability to manage cholesterol weakens. This means dietary cholesterol impacts your blood levels more significantly. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients revealed that older adults consuming high amounts of dietary cholesterol were 43% more likely to have arterial stiffness and faced a 31% higher risk of heart-related issues. Arterial stiffness is an early sign of potential heart attacks or strokes, particularly in seniors. That's not all. Squid contains purines, which your body converts into uric acid. For older adults, clearing uric acid is tougher, and when it accumulates, it can form crystals in the joints, causing intense pain and inflammation known as gout. Gout is common in those over 60, and squid can spark a flare-up unexpectedly. A study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors eating high-purine seafood more than twice weekly had a 54% higher chance of chronic joint inflammation over 2 years. If you've been choosing squid as a healthy seafood option, it's time to reconsider. For seniors, particularly those with high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or mild arthritis, squid is a sneaky and harmful choice. It may seem light and simple, but it triggers internal damage you might not notice until it's too late. If you're waking up with stiff joints, swelling, or sudden blood pressure spikes, squid could be a culprit. Next, we'll reveal the top seafood you should eat, proven to alleviate some of these symptoms. But first, let's move to the next harmful seafood, popular at buffets and sushi bars, yet a threat to your immune system after 60. Number 3. Imitation crab, or surimi. It mimics crab in appearance, shape, and even smell, but imitation crab is as fake as processed cheese. For seniors, it's one of the worst seafood pretenders you can eat. What makes it dangerous? It starts with its ingredients. Surimi, the foundation of imitation crab, is typically a paste of ground fish scraps, often pollock, mixed with starches, sugar, salt, and artificial flavors. By the time it's shaped into crab-like sticks, it's barely seafood, it's a lab-created product. One major issue for those over 60 is its effect on blood sugar. A 2020 study in clinical nutrition found that imitation crab triggers a blood sugar spike similar to white bread, as its starches, like tapioca and wheat, break down quickly into glucose. This might not seem serious, but for seniors with pre-diabetes, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, these spikes can cause energy crashes. The same study noted that older adults eating surimi-based products 3 times a week had insulin levels 2.6 times higher than those who avoided them. That's not the only concern. Imitation crab is packed with sodium, with a single serving containing over 700 milligrams, even before adding soy sauce or dressings. High sodium is a key risk for high blood pressure, which is more dangerous as you age, with hardening arteries and slower kidneys. Your body struggles to process salt, and the processed salt in surimi, combined with additives like monosodium glutamate, can cause headaches, fluid retention, and dizziness in seniors. While it may seem affordable or convenient, imitation crab undermines your health. It's high in sugar, salt, and chemicals, offering little of the true nutrition of real shellfish, and it misleads seniors into thinking it's a healthy choice. Don't fall for it. There are better ways to enjoy seafood's flavor and benefits without harming your metabolism. Soon, we'll share a natural shellfish rich in trace minerals, currently studied for aiding knee injury recovery. But first, let's discuss a seafood that might be in your freezer, and it's worse than imitation crab. Number 2, scallops. Scallops may seem like a wholesome choice, small, tender, and served elegantly in restaurants. However, for seniors over 60, scallops can cause silent damage in unexpected ways. The issue lies in their high cadmium content, a toxic metal that accumulates in shellfish, especially filter feeders like scallops. Unlike contamination from water, which varies, cadmium is inherent to scallops as they absorb it from their environment. Once in your body, it targets your kidneys. A 2022 study in toxicology reports found that a modest scallop serving could contain up to 1.8 micrograms of cadmium per gram of tissue. For context, the World Health Organization sets a safe weekly cadmium limit at 7 micrograms per kilogram of body weight. For a 70 kilograms senior, a few scallops weekly could approach toxic levels. Cadmium lingers in your system, building up in the kidneys and impairing their function. Older adults already have reduced kidney filtration, making it harder to eliminate this metal, leading to protein leakage in urine, higher blood pressure, and lower energy over time. Kidney issues aren't the only problem. Scallops have surprisingly low omega-3 fatty acids compared to other shellfish, which is critical because omega-3s support brain health, joint mobility, and inflammation control vital after 60. A 100 grams serving of scallops provides less than 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined, while oysters offer over 500 milligrams in the same amount. This gap means scallops don't deliver the brain or heart benefits you expect from seafood. So, next time you see scallops on a menu, especially in rich sauces or seared in oil, reconsider. They may seem safe, but for seniors, they're a slow-acting toxin with damage building quietly over time. One seafood remains the worst of all. It's small, chewy, and common in stir-fries and soups, but research confirms it may worsen arthritis and raise blood fats faster than most marine foods. Number 1, shrimp. Shrimp may be the riskiest seafood for seniors, not due to contamination or cooking methods, but because of its natural properties and how they affect aging bodies. First, shrimp is very high in cholesterol, with just 3 ounces containing about 180 milligrams. For those over 60, this is a major issue. Aging arteries lose flexibility, livers process fats more slowly, and heart disease risk rises sharply. A 2021 study in Circulation followed 8,700 seniors and found that those consuming over 300 milligrams of dietary cholesterol daily had a 35% higher stroke risk and a 24% higher risk of heart disease compared to those eating less than 150 milligrams. But cholesterol isn't the only concern. Shrimp contains tropomyosin, a muscle protein that's hard for older digestive systems to break down. This makes shrimp a top allergen worldwide, even for those without prior allergies. After 60, the immune system becomes more unpredictable, and shrimp can trigger sudden reactions. A study in the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology found that nearly 14% of new shellfish allergies in seniors appeared after age 65, often without warning, ranging from rashes to severe anaphylaxis. Even mild reactions can worsen IBS, constipation, or leaky gut in older adults. Another overlooked issue is chitin, the shrimp's outer shell. Even cleaned shrimp retains small chitin fragments, a fiber the body can't digest. In seniors with weaker digestion, this can cause bloating, gas, and intestinal inflammation. Worse still, most shrimp today are farm-raised, especially those sold in bulk or frozen. These are often treated with antibiotics like oxytetracycline and enrofloxacin, banned in many countries but found in imports. A 2022 food control study detected antibiotic residues in over 42% of frozen shrimp from Southeast Asia, linked to antibiotic resistance, gut imbalances, and metabolic changes in seniors. If you've been eating shrimp as a light, low-fat protein, it's time to reassess. For seniors, shrimp is a health trap. High cholesterol, tough proteins, inflammatory chitin, antibiotic residues, and harmful preservatives in a small package. It's no surprise shrimp leads the list of seafoods to avoid. Now, let's explore the 4 marine foods every senior should eat, with the top one proven to repair cartilage, reduce swelling, and ease age-related joint pain. Number 4. Sea cucumber. It may look odd, but sea cucumber is a nutritional gem for seniors seeking stronger joints, better skin, and less pain. This marine creature is packed with collagen-like compounds and anti-inflammatory nutrients crucial after 60. Research in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences showed that daily sea cucumber extract reduced joint pain by 35% and boosted flexibility in 12 weeks. Its power lies in triterpene glycosides, which combat chronic inflammation and protect cartilage, acting like a gentle anti-inflammatory without the stomach damage of pain medications. Sea cucumber also contains chondroitin sulfate, a joint supplement nutrient, but in a natural, more absorbable form. To prepare, rehydrate, and simmer it slowly with broth or herbs. Gentle cooking preserves its gelatinous texture, a sign of its collagen content. Seniors aiming to enhance joint comfort, skin elasticity, and cartilage health should add it to soups once or twice weekly. It's not widely eaten, but its benefits make it worth trying. Number 3. Green-lipped mussels. Native to New Zealand, these mussels are an underappreciated superfood for seniors. They boast a unique mix of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ETA, more potent than typical EPA and DHA in fish oils. These fatty acids block the 5-lip oxygenase enzyme, which triggers joint inflammation, making green-lipped mussels highly effective for easing pain, stiffness, and swelling in aging knees and hips. A 2020 nutrient study found that seniors taking green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks saw a 42% reduction in joint discomfort and a 35% improvement in physical function. Beyond joints, these mussels are rich in zinc, selenium, iron, and iodine nutrients harder to absorb with age, especially for those with thyroid or energy issues. Steam them with garlic, parsley, and lemon, avoiding frying to preserve their anti-inflammatory properties. They're sweet, Earthy flavor and superior nutrition surpass supplements, making them a must for seniors wanting better mobility and taste. Number 2, oysters. Oysters are a powerhouse for those over 60, especially if you face low energy, thinning hair, brittle nails, or slow healing. They're not just a treat. They're a natural multivitamin in a shell. Oysters excel due to their high levels of bioavailable zinc. Just 2 medium oysters provide over 100% of your daily zinc needs, vital for immune health, wound repair, testosterone support, and mental clarity. As we age, zinc absorption declines, and deficiency is common and risky. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that 40% of seniors over 60 are zinc deficient, leading to more infections, poor skin healing, and loss of taste and smell. Oysters also deliver vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and energy metabolism, both declining in older adults. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging showed that low B12 increased cognitive decline risk by 73% in seniors, and 3 ounces of oysters provide more B12 than a steak. Oysters also contain selenium, a protector for your thyroid and immune system, and copper, essential for collagen formation, red blood cell production, and bone strength. A European study found that higher dietary copper intake led to 18% fewer fractures over 5 years in aging adults. But one seafood surpasses them all. Used for centuries in traditional medicine, and now backed by science for strengthening bones and joints, repairing gut lining, boosting collagen, and reducing joint swelling in weeks. It's not a fish, and most seniors haven't tried it. Number 1, sea moss. The top seafood for those over 60 isn't fish, shrimp, or shellfish, it's sea moss, also called Irish moss. This marine plant is a nutritional treasure, gaining recognition in science for its ability to restore strength, flexibility, and energy in seniors. Sea moss contains over 90 trace minerals, supplying nearly every mineral your body needs: magnesium, potassium, sulfur, selenium, and iron in a form the aging body can absorb. What sets sea moss apart is its wealth of plant-based collagen precursors, like vitamin C, sulfur, and proline, which your body uses to build collagen for joints, skin, and gut lining. After 60, collagen production drops, leading to stiff joints, sagging skin, slower healing, and digestive issues. A 2022 marine drugs study found that seniors consuming sea moss daily saw a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 29% reduction in skin dryness after 8 weeks, without synthetic supplements. Sea moss also benefits your gut with mucilage, a soluble fiber that forms a soothing gel in your intestines, reducing inflammation, sealing gut lining leaks, and nourishing beneficial bacteria for better immunity, digestion, and mental focus. For those with constipation, acid reflux, or irregular appetite, sea moss offers gentle relief. A 2021 clinical trial showed it reduced bloating and irregularity by over 50% in seniors after a month of regular use. Unlike most supplements, sea moss supports multiple systems: iodine for thyroid health, sodium and potassium balance for heart health, collagen production for skin and joints, and even lung health, with many reporting easier breathing after 2 weeks due to its antiviral and anti-inflammatory effects. To prepare, rinse raw sea moss thoroughly, soak it for 12 to 24 hours, and blend it into a gel. Take a spoonful daily, or add it to smoothies, teas, or soups, warming it gently to preserve nutrients. Just 1 or 2 tablespoons daily can transform energy, mobility, and skin health. It's safe, plant-based, and easy to digest, ideal for seniors with sensitive systems. If you choose one seafood to stock in your kitchen, make it sea moss. It's not glamorous or trendy, but it's one of the most potent, comprehensive, and healing foods for your 60s, 70 seconds, and beyond. In summary, the seafood you eat can either support or harm your joints. After 60, your body is less forgiving, and every bite matters. Squid, imitation crab, scallops, and shrimp may seem harmless, even healthy, but they can raise cholesterol, disrupt digestion, stiffen joints, and quietly increase risks of heart disease, arthritis, and kidney damage. The good news? You have options. Sea cucumber, green-lipped mussels, oysters, and sea moss provide the nutrients your body needs to repair itself. These aren't miracle cures. They're science-supported superfoods that, when eaten regularly, restore your bones, gut, skin, immunity, and energy systems aging tries to weaken. Don't just move on. Rewatch this if needed, and share it with someone over 60 who thinks shrimp is healthy. We want to hear from you. Which seafood surprised you most, and have you tried sea moss? Did you notice any changes? Share in the comments. We're responding to everyone. If this was helpful, subscribe now for more science-backed health tips for seniors every week. See you next time. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Thanks for watching.